Hey guys, Adam here. Just getting home from work, sitting here in my Goonie shirt, and thought this would be a good time to do another installment of The Grind. And to tell you about three of the four things, and I'm going to save number four for another day because it ties everything in together, of the most important things that you need to consider as a beginner, as an intermediate, or even as an advanced lifter when going to the gym. So, number one is accountability. Okay, accountability is you being responsible for your own health and and you going to the gym, right? Um, so, a few ways that you can accomplish this is is maybe think about how you pay for your gym membership. Okay, so instead of paying by the month, 30 or 60 bucks, whatever that gym charges, consider paying for the whole year. Because if you're only paying monthly and it's not a huge amount of money, you're more likely to not go to the gym because you might think, well, it's only, $45, and that's not going to break my wallet, so I'm just not going to go. But if you drop four, five, 600 bucks and above, you're more likely to go to the gym because that is a big chunk of change, and $600 all at once can really sting. So consider doing that, right? Change up how you pay for your gym membership, and plus gyms, they're struggling, and members always paying by the month is probably not the best thing for them. Now, the second thing you want to consider to keep you accountable to going to the gym is finding yourself a personal trainer. Okay, I know it's another expensive thing to consider. I am not a personal trainer, but there are certainly some good ones out there. But the main thing is find one that doesn't charge an arm and a leg, because some can pay. They can charge you 50, 60 bucks an hour, and on top of that, find a trainer who actually looks like they lift weights. Okay, don't go to a trainer who looks like they need a trainer themselves, right? Don't go to that guy who you're going to wonder, okay, is all of my workouts just going to be my upper body because my trainer has skipped leg day for the last 20 years. Okay, don't go to those guys, right? Find someone who can actually help you and force you to push past those barriers, to reach your goals, and to go to the gym, right? Now, the third thing, and I'm sure there's many more, but to me, this is another big one, is to get a good workout partner. I've been fortunate over the years to have some great workout partners, but find a partner who has the same motivation, the same drive, the same goals as you have. All right, so maybe your high school bestie is not the best choice, because if you only have an hour or hour and a half max to work out, if you have a family or work, then you want to spend all of your time working out and not talking. Okay, less talky, more lifty, right? So find someone that is going to push you and that you can push them, right? Because that is another thing about having a good partner is you feed off of each other. So another way for that partner to keep you accountable is not only are you responsible for your own performance in the gym, but you can be responsible for their performance as well. Because as I said, you build that relationship with your training partner. So if you skip out in the gym for a week or two, that can have a big impact on their performance because you do feed off of each other and you push each other. So find a good partner, stick with that partner, and you'll definitely see your goals realized. Now, the second thing to consider as a beginner or as an intermediate is make your workouts fun. Okay, nothing will kill someone's progress and make them not go to the gym faster than not having fun during your workouts. Okay, I see it all the time. People are sitting on machines. They have this look on their face like they are not having one bit of fun, right? So search out that corner in the gym. Most gyms have them where you'll find things like medicine balls, right? Or battle ropes, or wall balls, or plyometric boxes, or whatever new little gadgets they have out now, and make your workouts fun, right? You'll see in our workouts on our core days, in our cardio, we're doing medicine ball circuits, right? I mean, that is fun. It's a killer, but you can get more out of that than you can on any treadmill. And that's just my personal opinion because I hate doing treadmill. But if I can kill myself with 20 minutes of hard medicine ball circuits, then that really gets the heart rate up, and it's a lot of fun. So search out those areas in the gym, and stay off the machines for a while. Switch things up, and that's where it comes into a big part for the intermediate lifter too. Someone who's been training for a couple of years, they've hit that plateau. Things are just not improving. They're not making any new gains, and at that point, it might be time to switch up your training. Do something different. It's always good to switch up your training every 10 or 12 weeks anyway and just do something different. Whether you're working on a strength phase or a speed phase or muscle building phase, anything, switch it up and keep things fun. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about is goals, the importance of setting goals for yourself. It's huge. But make those goals attainable, okay? And never set your workout goals or your weightlifting goals around weight loss or getting toned or getting definition. Okay, those are long-term goals. Those things can take up to years, right? And that's all part of the grind. That's part of the daily grind, right? So make your goals smaller, more short-term goals. It's great to have long-term goals. There's nothing wrong with that. But make them short in the beginning. Because one thing that discourages people and stops them from going to the gym is not seeing any progress. So if you've set a weight loss goal for you, and after 2 or 3 months you're not seeing huge results, then you might get discouraged and stop going, right? So make your goals more attainable. Someone who's just starting out, working out, set it up like, I'm going to do 10 push-ups every day for 30 days, right? I'm going to learn a new lift. Or if you're an intermediate, I am going to improve my form on an existing lift, right? I'm going to get better at doing front squats, for instance. So make your goals short-term and attainable. And as you reach those goals, those long-term goals are just going to happen organically, right? You're just going to get more in shape as you work out. Now, one thing about that to consider is that there is no amount of working out that can help a shitty diet. So you can train as hard as you can, but you cannot out-train a bad diet. So make sure that your eating is also on track, right? So anyway, those are things that I think are very important for the new lifter and the intermediate, and certainly the advanced too, right? I mean, if you're working out for as long as I have, 33 plus years, it is hard to stay motivated sometimes, right? There are days where I don't want to go to the gym. I've been training for so long, right? And sometimes, I just don't find it that fun anymore. But goals help, right? Staying focused helps. So for me, I know I'm not going to do front squat 500 pounds anymore, but I set goals that I can attain. So now, I want to stay in the 300 club in front squat for as long as I possibly can, right? and maybe even get back into the 400s. Who knows? But for now, my goal is to stay in the 300s, and that's certainly attainable, right? Um, and if I get back to throwing again, one goal for me was I knew I was never going to be a world champion. I just, I started late in life. I'm not 6'6". I was slow twitch for years and not fast twitch, but I always set the goal that I was not going to foul in competition. I was going to have, you know, impeccable form and technique for me. I mean, I can always improve, right? But those were goals that I always set for myself for throwing. So accountability, fun, and set goals for yourself that are attainable, and you'll succeed every time.